What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sideline Sports. I am your host, Trevor. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Been having some problems with my recording features lately and have not been able to record a podcast in about a week now. I'm back in time to talk a little bit about Warrior basketball. Last time we talked, the Warriors had just lost one of the last, I think it was Game 6. Game 6 against the Rockets. Well, since then, a lot has happened. They actually came back and beat the Rockets in Game 7, and now with the Timberwolves facing a possible elimination on Wednesday night. Obviously, Steph Curry is out, which is not a good thing. He's been out since about the first quarter of Game 1, and we're going into Game 5, and it's not looking great, guys. Let's just reflect a little bit on the season, and let's reflect on the Warriors in general, okay? The Warriors in general do not have consistency, and they haven't this entire season. Bringing Jimmy Butler in helped a great deal. In fact, it made this Warrior team a championship contending team. But when you don't have Steph Curry, that is a huge, huge blow that not even Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green can overcome on their own. So the real question is are the Warriors going to push this to a Game 6? Steph Curry is expected to be evaluated on Wednesday. No players ever really come back from being evaluated on the same day as a game. So I don't think he would even make it back tomorrow for this Game 5. So the question is he going to be there at Game 6, and do we even make it to a Game 6? Well, guys, first I want to say I love this team, and I love the players that we have on this team, but they really just aren't enough to win a championship or even a series against the Timberwolves without Steph Curry. So I don't believe they're going to win this game on Wednesday. If they do, hey, great. I would love to be proven wrong. I was proven wrong when I thought they were going to lose Game 7 against the Rockets. They didn't do that. They showed up. But this is a different animal altogether. The Timberwolves are a much better team than the Rockets shooting-wise. They're not as good as the Rockets defensive-wise, but the Warriors could have been in that game last night. They could have been in that game last night, but they had to play defense, and their defense broke down, and their offense broke down, and pretty much everything broke down last night, guys, with the game at home. This next game they play, Game 5, is going to be away, so it's going to be very difficult to win a game in Minnesota, especially with it being an elimination game. I would love to see the Warriors stand up and push this series to 6 games. That would be a fantastic opportunity. But I'm not sure it's going to happen because we don't have consistency here, guys. Like I said in previous podcasts, I really believe this Warrior team has got a great shot next year now that they have Jimmy Butler. Curry will be fully healthy. Draymond Green will be fully healthy beginning of the season with a clean slate. And I think they're going to retool and get some players. I know Giannis is looking to force a trade. I don't even know if the Warriors have enough assets to go get Giannis. But if you could imagine Jimmy Butler, Giannis, Curry, Draymond Green, all on the court at the same time, that is a dangerous, dangerous team. I know that Giannis is on the Warriors' radar. He has been for years, and I know the Warriors want to try and bring him here. I know his wife has family here. I think she grew up here, so I know the Bay Area is probably one of the top locations he would like to go. But that being said, that's next season. Let's talk about this season, guys. We have players that just aren't consistent, whether we're talking about Moody, Podziemski, or anybody else. JK, who is not really a favorite with the coach, even though he stepped up in the last 2 games and done quite a bit. He might have actually earned himself a contract with the Warriors if he's not looking to break the bank. But we'll see how that goes. But guys, listen, this Warrior team has turned it around and been fantastic and can give you something to look forward to in the future, being next year. If they make it past Game 5 on Wednesday, which is tomorrow night, maybe Curry might make it back. Possibly. But that's a big maybe right now. I know he's going through drills. He's not pushing himself 100%, but he is pushing himself, and he's looking good. That doesn't mean he's going to be ready tomorrow. I would not expect him to play tomorrow. I think it would be a thing where if the Warriors pull it out and win tomorrow, then Curry could possibly come back for a Game 7 or a Game 6 at home. And then we would have to push it to a Game 7 away. It's 3 in a row. You got to win against Minnesota. Not likely, guys. But, guys, We love this team. I love this team. I love talking about this team more than any other team in any other sport besides maybe the 49ers. But I love basketball, and I want to see this team keep going. I want to see the series get extended, the season get extended. But we have to be looking at things in reality. And the reality is this team is not a championship team yet, but they are building towards one with going and getting Jimmy Butler like they did. I do believe they're just one or two consistent shooters away. 2 fingers. There you go, buddy. Healed. Consistent shooter away from really going for a championship. Right now, the problem is shooting, and it's the same as it's been all year. And Jimmy Butler just can't do it on his own, especially with the size that the Timberwolves have. He can't just drive to the lane and draw fouls all the time. And a lot of times he's not going to draw the fouls because they're just a really great defensive team in the paint. But hey, let's see what happens Wednesday, guys. I don't know how the heck I wasn't able to record a podcast for so long. This application was just driving me crazy. But hey, I'm back now. I'm going to be making podcasts pretty much every other day going forward. When Warriors season is done, one way or the other, we have a lot of 49ers news to get to. Brock Purdy has not been signed yet. Surprise, surprise, the Niners dragging that out. Meanwhile, still worried about our offensive line and where that's going. We got a hobbled offensive lineman from the Kansas City Chiefs who I'm really not thinking or expecting much from. So where do we go from there? We'll know that later, guys. But hey, listen, thank you very much for the support. Thank you guys out there for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like my videos. Let's go. You'll see me after the game tomorrow. And hey, if the Warriors do lose, I might record a podcast tomorrow evening. Basically just summing up the season and talking a little bit more about where I think the Warriors go in the offseason. If they win, we'll probably talk Thursday morning. And then we got more stuff with baseball, even though baseball is still kind of in the dog days right now. Not much to talk about except for the A's are looking surprisingly good. Not that I want them to fail, but I want that owner to fail so bad. And the Giants aren't doing too bad either. So we got some things to talk about after Warriors playoffs is done and put to bed. We'll talk about that. But hey, guys, thank you very much. And remember, hard work beats talent when talent don't work. So I'm going to work for you. You keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one.